The next section is going to be the table topics section. So to run this table topics section, I have a great ghost today, I would call her. She's haunting all the Toastmasters club in Chennai now. Whatever Toastmasters activity is it, the ghost appears there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Toastmaster Anusha on stage.
Be it any meeting, not just this Toastmasters ghost meeting, any other meeting, this table topic session is very scary to all of us. And today, being the ghost session, it's going to be more scary, I believe so. So, here is what the table topic session is all about for the purpose of the guest I am telling this. So, we'll give you a topic, impromptu, so you'll have to talk about that topic for about 1 to 2 minutes. Timer will help you with the cards, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, and 2 minutes you will have your cards. And you can speak up to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So let's have our first speaker, Toastmaster Vijay Rajan. You are giving a speech on girlfriends. And suddenly you see one ghost coming towards you. You cannot stop talking because the timer is still on. Talk. You have to continue your speech. You are giving a speech on girlfriends in Toastmasters, regular speech. The timer is still on, so you can't stop talking, but the ghost comes suddenly. Continue talking, but you see the ghost there.
Good morning, Toastmasters and my guests. Thanks for the topic, Anusha. Actually, the topic is same. I'm talking about girlfriends. Girls, right? Girls or girlfriends?
Girls.
Girls. Okay, I'm talking about girls, and again, a girl is coming. That is, ghost is coming. Okay. Actually, every time I'm thinking, whenever I'm getting a table topic, see, when I'm going to house, I have a lot of things to talk. Night time I will do some analysis. Okay, next time when I go to the thing, I will blast like anything. These are the mistakes we did. Okay, this is the way table topics work. And next time when I will do, I should do like this. But whenever I come new to the stage, I found something totally new and ball is totally bouncing. Okay. So this is again another interesting topic. But still, I will get to talk about this topic only tomorrow.
I think the ghost is haunting you every time you come on the stage. So next is Toastmaster Siddhika. You propose a guy, and that night he dies. And the next day he comes as a ghost and accepts your proposal. What do you do?
Finally, thanks a lot for the topic. At least in the topic, some guy accepts my proposal. After a lot of difficulty, I find a guy. I propose with all my heart. Unfortunately, I think he's scared of me. I don't know. So in that case, if the guy comes as a ghost and accepts my proposal, I think I would still accept. Okay, fine, you're a ghost. Because think about it. You can travel anywhere free. He's going to have superpowers. He's going to have a lot of powers. You don't need to wait for the ticket while traveling by train. He's just going to take you by he's going to apparate from one place to the other. And then you're going to have many advantages also. You don't need to pay for food. He doesn't eat, so that's good. So I think, considering all this, it would be a win-win situation for me. Because again, I wouldn't have to go anywhere to meet him. He can come, no movie tickets, you don't need to pay. So I think I'm going to look at the cost factor and I'll accept the proposal.
There is one Korean drama which is about a girl dating an alien. Here we have a Toastmaster who is dating a ghost. So the next speaker is Toastmaster Abhijit. Why is it ghosts are always dressed in white? Come with some jasmine fragrance and some noise. Why not in some other color clothes? Right?
Thank you. Good
morning, Toastmasters and guests. I believe ghosts are always dressed in white, probably because they are colorblind. So, for a colorblind person, all colors appear same. Normally, what I have read and experienced from my friends who are colorblind is that they see a red light as a green light. So, for ghosts, what I feel is they are monochromatic. They either see a black or a white. So, to make it easy for ghosts to discover and understand that the other person is also a ghost, they all are color coded in the same way. So that they don't attack another ghost, they only target people. That I believe is the reason why they always are appearing in same white dresses. Probably the fragrance factor is also due to the fact that same thing, that they don't want to attack another ghost and spoil both their chances. They should attack some person instead and make sure that their life is turned into miserable. I believe that is the way ghosts are working their way in the world. Arvind might have a different view about it because he is a very pro-ghost person, as we have discovered in the whole day today. But the whole idea behind ghosts appearing in the same way is that they should not attack each other, they should attack the normal people whom they can turn into ghosts. Thank you.
From what he spoke, I think if you wear a white or black dress, ghosts will think you are a ghost, so they won't attack you. So the probable ghost attack people here could be Arjun or Siddhika or whoever is not wearing white or black. I think TMOD has come to know about this, and that's why the color coordination has been given as white and black. So the next will be Toastmaster Mohan. He's scared me, I don't know why. You are now a ghost. You can torture 3 people however you want. Who are those 3 people? How will you torture?
Doesn't have to be material.
Anywhere. It can be materials.
Alright, good morning everybody. The first one will be Tushar. Okay, people think being a president is easy. In fact, I died only because I was a president and VP was Tushar. And extremely difficult to handle a VP like Tushar. So if he is still working, and he's very young. Otherwise, he will keep meetings all day. So I was just talking to Kalyan a little while ago. Saturday, Sunday, morning, evening. So I don't know how he has the energy. He wants to finish, I believe, 400 meeting this term itself. That's the rumor I heard. So working with a highly energetic, much younger VP, extremely talented and very passionate. Friends, it's very difficult. So I have to torture Tushar. That's number one. So afterwards, actually very difficult to torture. Maybe next one could be Sunil. That would be better, okay. So Sunil and me were great friends till this area director-president relationship started. So I don't know what is to do with TMI and all this dignitaries. So it's always very challenging. So second, I want to definitely give it back to the area director Sunil. And of course, division director Ramling also in the same chain. So Tushar, Sunil and Ramling will be the
Since Mohan wanted to take revenge on Tushar, let's give Tushar a chance to take revenge. Ghost has entered your body. So the ghost is in you. Give a talk on who killed you and how they killed you and how you want to take revenge on them. The ghost has to speak.
It was the evening after medley meeting, 7 o'clock. I was returning home from IITM Research Park. We all know that is very dark lane. And 3 months, actually I have been doing DP work from April and I have made a lot of enemies in medley Toastmaster. Apparently I don't give slots so easily. So there are a lot of enemies, and one of them killed me on that night. And now I have become a ghost. Okay, someone should have entered. I am not. Okay. So I have become a ghost. I am changing the topic now. I have become a ghost. And it's my aim for this ghostly life to take revenge on the person who has killed me just because I haven't given him the slots. So, best way to take revenge is with that person is make sure whenever he gets a slot, you puncture his tire, you make him come through a road where he doesn't, faces a lot of traffic, so that even though he has slot, he is not able to speak. So his whole point of killing me is to get slots. And the way I'll take the revenge on him is by making him not come to the meeting on the day when he has a slot for a speech. Thank you. Over to you.
Such a good ghost, taking revenge only on Toastmasters. Next we can call guest Karthik. Illustrate one scary ghost story.
Illustrate one scary ghost story. Okay. Hello everyone. Yes, silence. All of you close your eyes. It's 2 a.m. Because the support of some speakers and some noises that have been going on for good effects. That's good. Can get better. Just the previous night, you had all seen the movie Exorcist. Assume that you had all seen the movie Exorcist and gone back to bed. It's 2:30. Is it the sound of your heart's pumping, or is it something else? The sound that he made just now. More sounds, more noises coming there, because this is
Thanks, Karthik, for that scary moment. Till now it was being funny. I don't know how.
Yeah. It turned
It's
out to be
supposed
a
to be
funny
ghost.
moment.
And okay, so medley is done with humorous speech contest. Next we are going to have a scary speech contest, and contestant number 1 will be Kalyan. Toastmaster Kalyan, a long trip Toastmaster Kalyan.
To me, a long trip happened. We all went something scary. So we have this in, I don't know what to call it in English. We have this Kuladevam temple where it's our forefathers have been, the temple has been assigned to the family, and we went to that. In every Chitra Purnami, there was one specific day we conduct yearly puja. Puja will happen completely whole night, and that day there will be fully, I don't know whether you would have seen this. Down south, we call people as Sami Kondadis. These people will have the power to bring in ghosts onto their body, and it will be like a scene to watch. What these guys will do is, these guys will take kumkum and then liquidate it and put it on their mouth, and then they will look real gory, and they will have black dress and with big malas and all. It will be a scene to watch in those places. I'm speaking about one particular place called Kulaserapatnam near Kanyakumari. I went there. It was a very long trip, but I was just going through the temple. Suddenly I saw an image crossing me. It was just somebody walking, but I thought somebody really scared. Some ghost was there, and from that day onwards, I stopped going to the temple.
Contestant number 2, Balaji. Again, scary speech contest. The topic is once upon a time. Once upon a time.
Very good afternoon to both masters and my students. Once upon a time, when I was a child, I was watching a movie. The movie name called Yeah. Before that, I don't know the movie name. I just to ask my neighbor. The movie is the very scary movies, and then the ghost are coming. I want to know the name of the movie. They said actually Yeah. No, I'm asking the movie name, sir. He says Yeah. No, I didn't understand what he's saying actually. No, the movie name is Your movie. When I watched the movie, then what I realized, the ghost is there. Ghost is available around the world. Because in that movie, full and full, the no big actors. The only Rajinikanth is climax is just to come and pray to friend of the Raghavendra, and the ghost totally would be going to destroy the world, and finally the spiritual thing at least will be win and destroy the ghost. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Balaji. So next, can we have the timer challenge on stage? Someone can. You are a gang leader of Ghost. You have to lead a mission to haunt one of your professor's house, in his house. How will you plan this mission?
Haunt the professor's house. So I can't just limit it to one professor. We already made plans, me and our group of friends made plans to do something to a group of professors when we pass out of college. So how to haunt a professor? I don't really need to become a ghost literally to do this, because what we planned was something on the same lines. If we have to do that, our computer science professor, he is the first one to make us, reach our limit in tolerance. So we have a hacker, say a hacker in a group. So the first thing that we would do is to make his computer corrupt in such a way that if he switches on his computer anywhere, anytime after say 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, the first thing that he sees is the ghost movie. And he's really protective about his lab. We aren't supposed to use Facebook or anything inside the lab. And so whenever he switches on his mobile phone or again his laptop inside the lab, we make sure that it goes to say a scary video which was posted on Facebook. Thanks.
Very good attempt on speaking for the first time. So we've covered all the non-role players, tag team, evaluators. Now we are left only with speakers and the PMOD and the general evaluator. evaluator is busy, so we are not. So now we can have volunteers. Whoever wishes to come on stage. Whoever wishes to come. Come, sir.
Sure.
Devraj, whoever wants.
Sure.
You're talking to your friends. You're very scared of ghosts. You hear some weird noises, but you should act like you're not scared at all. But inside you're actually scared.
You know, the other day I was going to Velacheri. Yeah, I think it's lightning. What is that? Somebody is smoking. Somebody smoking here. Smoking is not allowed here. So the other day I was going to Velacheri. There, unusually, the road was very clear, and I always use my Google Maps. So going there is pretty easy. So as I was going, suddenly there's a flash. Okay, check it. Yeah. So what I was saying is, as I was going, I had something like 10 minutes to reach. Do I have more than 5 seconds to cover? Am I through? Yeah, so as I was going, I remembered the trip that we had together, Mohan, the one from VIT. So it was a little like that. I sort of lost my way as I'm now, I'm fine, right? I'm fine, right? Yeah. So as I was going, I lost my way. But then, again, the green signal came, and there I go.
This is going to be one open topic. Every college, every hostel has some ghost stories. We all have our own groups, and inside our groups we have our own personal ghost stories. So any of you all who had one very interesting story and would like to say it here. His college didn't have girls but has ghosts.
Actually, in my first year, one person suicide in hostel. So after that, the room is never open. It's opposite to our room. So I want to scare my roommate. What we have planned is, we bring lemon, then kumkum, vibhuti, tablet, neem, everything, and then put all the pujas in doors. So I locked the door first. Morning I locked my room door, and then knocked very fastly. He suddenly, when we knocked, the door is already open, but we are actually locked the door outside. He said, "Hey, door is open only. Please open the door. Outside is not open." He keep on knocking, and he is totally scared. Then when he came out of the room, he saw the overall kumkumam and everything opposite room. He fell down actually openly. He fell down. We don't know what to do. After that, we shifted the room to somewhere because of that opposite room. Thank you.
We're done. That's all. Okay, fine. So here we come to the end of the session. I am handing over the stage to the ghost PM module.